So this is the first step of doing this transitions on Alight motion. So I got a gacha clip. Don't mind that. And just get your screenshots ready. And I'll speed this up while we do this. Alright, so now I have all my screenshots ready. Now I'm gonna go to the application, which is Alight motion. Just have to wait for it to load. Now I'm gonna click the plus sign on the bottom, and I'm just gonna do all this. Now create your project, and now you're gonna add your screenshot. Now that we have all the photos combined, we need the transitions. So let's start with the first transitions, which is a rotation. So you click this thing right here, and I'll add a keyframe in the middle, and add a keyframe at the end. I'm gonna put it like this. But it looks like, because the background is showing, what I'm gonna do is go to effects and click add effect. I'm gonna click tiles again, and mirror, because I like it when it's mirrored. See that? Now we're gonna make it look smoother and go to the graphs. For this one, I'm just gonna try overshoot, but you can just use this graph or this graph or this or that. But this one on the bottom, this is what I do first before I do the next bit, like this. But I'm gonna enable overshoot. There you go. I like that. Now for the second picture, I'm gonna go do the same thing, but for the first keyframe, I'm gonna make it negative 90 degrees. You just do the same thing for this one. That was weird. I think I'm just gonna disable it. I'm just gonna do this. Wait, let me fix that. Well, overshoot, I don't know about, so I'm just gonna fix that. Where can I disable this? I'll just keep it. It's fine. And I'll fix it later. But what I would do for like the first picture, if you don't want to do overshoot, I would do this. Wait, it's not normal again. Oh, there we go. I would do this or this. For the second one, I would do this, like I said, or this. But I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to fix this. Alright, so I fixed out the overshoot problem when I didn't want it, so now it's normal again. But I don't know how I fixed it, so like, don't ask me. And so now we're gonna do the second transition, which is gonna be a zoom in and then a zoom out. So we're gonna go over here. So you can click that, and I'm gonna go ahead and add one keyframe and then go all the way to the end. I will click. And what I'm gonna do is use this to make it bigger. How about here? And then I'm gonna use that same graph as before. And I usually try to remember how big it is. Now for the second picture, which is this. Wait, I'm gonna fix the pipe up point. This, I'll probably talk about that in maybe a tweening tutorial. So yeah. And then you basically do the same thing like the rotation, except for the first keyframe is gonna be the opposite of what you did on the second keyframe on the first photo. Just gonna try it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to the middle and go back down again. There. And then I'm gonna do this. And yeah, this is just how you make a zoom in and then a zoom out. Pretty simple. But let's also get on to the last and final transition, which is, what am I doing in the background? Anyway, and now we'll do the last transition, which is like a up slide with a bit of light. You'll see, because I don't even think you guys know what I'm talking about. But you're gonna use this. I already added one keyframe as the little base thing, whatever. And I'm gonna do the second one, and I'm gonna move up like this. And yeah, you have to add tiles right here and to both pictures, and yeah. And you just add it like that, and now you do the basic graphs. And now for this one, you would have to do like these, yeah, like that. And then you can go over here to the middle, and then bring it back here again. And then put this. There you go. But about the lighting thing I said earlier, you're gonna go to effects and use brightness and contrast, but like something, maybe like exposure or something, like, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. And now I'm gonna add one keyframe, just nothing, don't do anything. And I'm gonna add a second keyframe and make it bright like this. No, I'm just gonna do it like that. I don't think you have to add like graphs and stuff, but if you want to, you can. So I'm just gonna do that. And do that same thing with, like, you know, opposite things. Make the first keyframe brighter, and then let me make it a little bit there. And there you go. You've got yourself some good transitions.